The fluorescent lights buzzed like angry hornets in the empty locker room of the U.S. Open, casting long shadows that twisted across the tiled floor. Alex Rivera, the quiet ball boy who'd spent the summer chasing tennis balls under the brutal New York sun, froze behind a row of lockers, his heart slamming against his ribs. He'd only come back for his forgotten water bottle, but now he was trapped, breath shallow, as the low, venomous voices of the team's top players sliced through the humid air like a serve gone wrong. "You think you can just waltz in here and act like nothing happened?" It was Marcus Hale, the team's golden boy, his voice a whip crack of rage muffled by exhaustion. Alex knew that tone, the one Marcus used on the court when a point slipped away, but this was different, darker, laced with something raw and broken. "After what you did to him. To all of us." The response came softer, trembling, from someone Alex recognized as Jordan Tate, the lanky serve specialist who'd always tossed him an extra towel during breaks. "I didn't mean. God, Marcus, I was scared. You know how it is out there. The sponsors, the fans, they'd crucify me if they knew." Alex's fingers tightened around the cold metal of the locker door, his mind reeling. Knew what? He'd idolized these guys for months, the way they moved like poetry on clay, their laughter echoing through the stadium. But this wasn't banter. This was a confession unraveling, threads of secrets pulling loose in the dim light. Marcus's laugh was bitter, hollow. "Scared? You destroyed him, Jordan. That night in the hotel, you led him on, made him think it was real, and then you ghosted him like he was nothing. Because he's one of us? Because he's gay, and you're too much of a coward to face it." The word hung there, heavy as a dropped racket. Gay. Alex's own secret, buried deep under layers of forced smiles and averted eyes, suddenly felt exposed, raw. He wasn't out. Not to his family back in Queens. Not to the other ball boys who slapped his back and called him bro without knowing the half of it. But hearing it from them, in this venomous context, it burned. Jordan's voice cracked. "Please, Marcus. If this gets out, it's over. For me, for the team. I love the game. I don't know anymore. Just don't tell. Begging you." Silence stretched, thick and suffocating, broken only by the distant roar of the crowd outside, oblivious to the storm brewing within these walls. Alex's legs trembled. He had to move, had to escape before they spotted him. But as he shifted, his sneakers scraped the floor, a tiny, traitorous sound that echoed like thunder. The voices stopped. Footsteps approached, heavy and deliberate. Alex pressed himself flatter against the lockers, pulse thundering in his ears. This was it. The moment everything shattered, or maybe, just maybe, the spark that would force him to finally claim his own truth. Marcus rounded the corner first, his broad shoulders blocking the light, sweat still glistening on his forehead from the match he'd just won. His eyes, sharp and blue as a summer sky, locked onto Alex's hiding spot. For a split second, confusion flickered across his face, then recognition, then something darker, fear. "You," Marcus growled, voice low but laced with urgency. He grabbed Alex's arm, yanking him into the open before Jordan could react. "What the hell are you doing here?" Alex's mouth went dry, words tangling in his throat. Jordan hovered behind, face pale, eyes wide with panic. The air thickened with unspoken accusations, the weight of what Alex had heard pressing down like the humidity of a late August afternoon. I forgot my bottle," Alex stammered, hating how small he sounded, how his voice betrayed the storm inside. But his gaze darted between them, piecing it together. The him Jordan had hurt, the fear of exposure. Was it one of them? Or someone else on the team? A ghost from their past? Marcus's grip tightened, not painful but insistent, pulling Alex closer as if shielding him from Jordan's gaze. "You heard nothing, got it? Whatever you think you heard, forget it." There was a plea in his eyes now, raw and unguarded, the same intensity he brought to his baseline rallies. Jordan stepped forward, hands raised like a man surrendering. "Kid, please. It's not what it looks like. Just walk away." But Alex couldn't. Not when the pieces clicked. The lingering glances he'd caught during practice, the way Jordan's serves faltered after late-night team huddles, Marcus's protective streak toward the younger players. And now this. Betrayal, heartbreak, a secret that could unravel careers built on fragile facades. As the stadium announcer's voice boomed overhead, calling the next match, Alex wrenched free. "I won't say anything," he whispered, the lie tasting bitter because deep down, he knew he had to. Not to destroy, but to heal whatever wound festered here. He bolted for the door, the cool rush of the corridor hitting him like freedom, but the echo of Marcus's voice followed. "Wait, Alex." Outside, the sun dipped low over Flushing Meadows, painting the courts in golden hues that mocked the shadows in Alex's heart. He slumped against the player entrance, breath ragged, replaying the fragments. Jordan had hurt someone. Another player, maybe Ethan, the quiet doubles specialist who'd vanished mid-tournament last year, whispering rumors of burnout. Or was it deeper, a team-wide cover-up born of the same prejudices that made Alex check his stride in the hallways, afraid a too friendly smile would give him away? His phone buzzed in his pocket, a text from his sister, Maria, back home. "Proud of you, little bro, don't let those pros walk all over you." If only she knew. Alex typed back a quick thumbs up, then scrolled to the team group chat, his thumb hovering over Marcus's name. Block or message? The choice felt monumental, a fork in the road of his carefully curated invisibility. That night, in the cramped dorm he shared with 3 other ball boys, sleep evaded him. The room smelled of sweat-soaked gear and cheap instant noodles, the walls thin enough to hear the snores of strangers who saw him as just another cog in the tournament machine. Alex lay on his bunk, staring at the water-stained ceiling, the conversation looping like a bad highlight reel. Marcus had begged Jordan not to tell, but it was Alex who'd become the unintended confessor. What was the secret, really? Not just Jordan's indiscretion, but the undercurrent, the fear of being labeled, of losing everything for loving who you loved. Alex had felt it too, in the stolen moments watching the players, wondering if any of them saw past the uniform to the boy beneath. A knock shattered the quiet. Alex bolted upright, heart racing anew. He padded to the door, cracking it open to find Marcus standing there, still in his team polo, hair disheveled, eyes shadowed by the hallway's dim bulb. "We need to talk," Marcus said, voice barely above a whisper. He glanced over his shoulder, as if expecting spies in the shadows. "Now." Alex hesitated, the pull of curiosity warring with self-preservation. But something in Marcus's stance, the vulnerability cracking his champion facade, tipped the scale. He nodded, slipping on his sneakers, and followed Marcus into the night, the humid air wrapping around them like a secret of its own. They walked in silence toward the empty practice courts, the floodlights humming softly, casting the nets in ethereal glows. Grass crunched underfoot, still damp from evening sprinklers. Marcus stopped at the baseline, turning to face Alex with arms crossed, a barrier against the vulnerability he couldn't quite hide. "You weren't supposed to hear that," he started, rubbing the back of his neck, a gesture Alex had seen 100 times post-match. "Jordan's. He's family, in a way. We all are. And what happened last year, it nearly broke us." Alex leaned against the fence, the chain link cool against his palm. "Who was it?" "The him you mentioned. Someone on the team?" Marcus's jaw tightened, eyes flicking to the horizon where the city lights twinkled like distant stars. "Ethan, our doubles partner. Jordan and he. They were together, secretly. For months. It was real, Alex. The kind of real that makes you play better, fight harder. But when the pressure hit, scouts sniffing around, endorsements on the line, Jordan panicked. Pushed him away. Hard. Ethan couldn't take the whispers, the isolation. He quit tennis, vanished back to California. Blamed it on injury, but we knew." The words landed like aces, each one spiking Alex's chest. Ethan, the guy whose easy laugh had lit up the locker room, whose high fives lingered just a second too long. Alex had crushed on him quietly, from afar, before he'd even packed his bags for the open. "And you? What did you do?" Marcus met his gaze, unflinching. "I covered for them. Lied to the coaches, the press. Because if one falls, we all do. This sport. It's brutal. One whisper of gay, and you're yesterday's news. Sponsors bolt. Fans turn ugly. I've seen it happen to others." Alex swallowed, the parallels too sharp. His own family, devout Catholics in a tight-knit Queens neighborhood, would shatter if they knew. The sideways glances from coaches, The jokes that cut too close. So why tell me? You could have threatened, paid me off. Make me disappear like Ethan. A ghost of a smile tugged at Marcus's lips, softening the lines of his face. Because you looked at me back there, not with pity or judgment. Like you got it. And I need someone who gets it, Alex. Someone not tangled in this mess. The admission hung between them, fragile as the dew on the grass. Alex felt a warmth bloom in his chest, unfamiliar and terrifying. The first stirrings of connection, not just admiration. Marcus stepped closer, the space between them shrinking, charged with unspoken possibilities. But before words could form, a shout echoed from the shadows. "Hail, that you out there?" It was Coach Riley, lantern-jawed and no-nonsense, striding across the courts with a clipboard in hand. Marcus stiffened, the mask slipping back into place. "Yeah, just clearing my head." "Night, Coach." As Riley approached, grumbling about curfews, Alex melted into the darkness, heart pounding. He'd glimpsed the man behind the legend, but the interruption was a reminder. Secrets like theirs thrived in shadows, and light could burn them alive. The next morning dawned sticky and relentless, the sun baking the asphalt as Alex hustled balls during the quarterfinals. His arms ached from the endless fetch, but his mind was elsewhere, replaying Marcus's confession under the floodlights. Jordan avoided his eyes during water breaks, tossing him a curt nod instead of the usual grin. The tension coiled tighter, a spring ready to snap. In the players' lounge at lunch, Alex lingered by the vending machines, pretending to study the snack options. He overheard snippets, coaches praising Marcus's forehand, speculating on Jordan's dip and form. "Kid's got ghosts," one muttered. "Hope he shakes him before semis." Alex grabbed a protein bar and slipped out, bumping straight into Ethan. No, wait, not Ethan. It was a delivery guy, but the resemblance hit like a gut punch. Same sandy hair, same lopsided smile. Shaken, Alex retreated to the ball boy tent, where the chatter was light, oblivious. "Dude, you see Hale's match?" "Man's a beast," said Tyler, the freckled kid from Ohio, munching chips. "Yeah," Alex replied, forcing nonchalance. "Beast with baggage." Tyler laughed, but Alex's thoughts spiraled. What if he reached out to Ethan? A quick search on his phone later, during a lull, yielded a sparse social profile. Ethan Caldwell, now coaching juniors in San Diego, posts full of beach sunsets and vague motivational quotes. No mention of tennis's underbelly. Emboldened, Alex drafted a message. "Hey, it's Alex from the Open last year. Heard you were amazing on court. Miss seeing your game. Delete. Too casual. I know what happened. Not judging. Here if you want to talk. Send." His thumb trembled. Before he could decide, his shift ended, and the real world intruded. A call from Maria. "Alex, Papa's asking when you're coming home. Says the tournament's no place for a boy like you. All that glamour distracting from real life." Real life. The word stung. "Tell him I'm fine. Learning a lot." She paused, the line crackling. "You sound off. Everything okay? Just tired." He hung up, guilt twisting like a bad spin serve. Evening brought rain, slicking the courts and delaying matches. Huddled under the stadium awning, ball boys traded stories of past opens, upsets, scandals scrubbed clean. Alex half listened, until Marcus appeared, rain dripping from his cap, eyes scanning the group before landing on him. "Rivera, walk with me." They ducked into the equipment shed, the air thick with rubber and leather. Marcus leaned against a stack of rackets, water pooling at his feet. "I saw you with your phone earlier." "Researching." Alex's stomach dropped. "How?" "Instinct. Look, Ethan's fragile. Reaching out blind could reopen wounds." "Then why'd you tell me?" "To what? Play confidant." Marcus's eyes softened, a crack in the armor. "Because you're different, Alex. You see us, not the jerseys, the rankings. And maybe I need that. Someone to remind me why I fight." The shed felt smaller, the rain a curtain sealing them in. Alex's breath caught as Marcus's hand brushed his, accidental or not, sending a jolt through him. Friendship? Or the dangerous edge of more? A thunderclap rattled the walls, and Marcus pulled back. "Match tomorrow. Jordan's on edge. If he cracks." "I won't let him," Alex said, surprising himself with the resolve. "Or you." Marcus's smile was genuine this time, lighting the gloom. "Careful, kid." Heroes get targeted. As they parted, Alex felt the shift, a thread weaving between them, fragile but insistent. But secrets have a way of multiplying, and in the world of professional tennis, one loose thread could unravel everything. The semis dawned under a bruised sky, the crowd's energy electric despite the lingering drizzle. Alex's role expanded. With injuries sidelining a colleague, he was shuttling between courts, a ghost in neon green. His focus splintered, half on the balls, half on the player's box where Jordan paced, face ashen. During a changeover, Jordan caught his arm. "Hey, about last night. Thanks for not freaking. Means something." Alex nodded, throat tight. "We're good. Just play your game." But Jordan's eyes held a shadow, a plea unspoken. As he returned to court, his serves lacked bite, clipping the net like confession stifled. Marcus, facing a qualifier from Texas, dominated early, his ground strokes thunderous. Alex watched from the sidelines, pride swelling unbidden. Between sets, Marcus jogged over, towel around neck. "Spot on with the calls today. Keep it up." The praise warmed him, but the undercurrent chilled. A glance from the coach's bench, sharp and appraising. Riley had noticed the fraternizing. Post-match, victory secured, the team retreated to the hospitality suite. Alex tagged along as unofficial aide, fetching drinks, dodging elbows. The room buzzed with champagne toasts and backslaps, but undercurrents swirled. Jordan nursing a soda, Marcus deflecting questions about Ethan's absence with practiced ease. Then, the door swung open, and time fractured. Ethan Caldwell strode in, leaner than Alex remembered, eyes haunted but determined. Gasps rippled. Jordan froze mid-sip, color draining. "What the hell?" Marcus muttered, stepping forward like a shield. Ethan's gaze swept the room, landing on Jordan with laser focus. "Heard you made semis. Thought I'd see it for myself. Close the circle." The suite fell silent, the air crackling. Alex hovered by the bar, invisible witness, as Ethan closed the distance. "You owe me a goodbye, Jordan. A real one." Jordan's voice was a rasp. "Not here. Please." But Ethan was done with please. Why? Scared they'll know you loved a man? That it was the best damn thing in your life until you torched it? Murmurs erupted. Coaches, hangers-on, all eyes wide. Marcus grabbed Ethan's arm. "Outside. Now." Alex followed at a distance, pulse roaring, as they spilled into the corridor. Words flew like volleys. Accusations, defenses, tears glistening on cheeks. "You left me bleeding," Ethan spat. "Told me it was a phase, that we'd laugh about it later. But it wasn't funny, Jordan. It was me." Jordan crumpled against the wall. "I was wrong. Terrified. My dad's in the stands, Ethan. The whole world's watching. And I wasn't. I gave up everything for you." Marcus intervened, voice steady. "Enough. This isn't the end, it's a start. Talk it out, for real this time." But as Ethan turned to leave, his eyes met Alex's, recognition dawning. "You, the ball boy, you knew." Alex shook his head, but the lie stuck. Ethan smirked sadly. "Lucky you. Fresh slate." The group dispersed, fractures visible. Alex trailed Marcus to the elevators, questions burning. "How'd he find out?" "League email. Someone leaked the schedule." Marcus's fist clenched. "Sabotage? Or coincidence?" Paranoia seeded. Alex returned to the dorm, mind racing. Who would leak? A rival? Or closer, a teammate harboring grudge? Sleep came fitful, dreams tangled with courts and confessions. Morning brought clarity. He messaged Ethan. "Saw you tonight. Strength like that? Inspires. If you need an ear, I'm here." Reply pinged hours later. "Appreciate it, kid. Healing's messy. Watch your back. Tennis eats its young." The warning lingered as Alex prepped for finals eve practice. Tensions simmered. Jordan skipped drills, citing illness. Marcus pushed harder, strokes vicious, as if purging demons. During break, Coach Riley pulled Alex aside. "You're solid work, Rivera. But stay clear of the drama. Players' personal shit? Not your lane." The dismissal stung, reinforcing his place. Outsider, eavesdropper. Yet Marcus sought him out after, in the quiet of the gym. Riley's old school. Thinks emotions weaken the game. "Does it?" Alex asked, spotting weights. "Sometimes. But without him, you're just hitting balls. Empty." Their conversation flowed easy, from family pressures, Marcus's senator father expecting perfection, to hidden dreams. Alex shared snippets of Queen's life, the bodega runs, the secret poetry scribbled in margins. You're a writer? Marcus leaned in, intrigued. Amateur. Helps process the noise. Read me something sometime. The invitation hung, intimate, as gym lights dimmed. Alex's heart tripped, friendship blurring to affection, dangerous in this fishbowl. But danger escalated that night. A frantic knock. Jordan, disheveled, eyes wild. They know. Someone told the press about Ethan. Reporters swarming the hotel. Panic surged. Marcus arrived minutes later, phone glued to ear. PR's spinning injury story, but it's thin. Who leaked? Suspicions flew. A jealous understudy? Ethan's loose lips? Alex stayed silent, but guilt gnawed. He'd messaged Ethan. As dawn broke, the finals loomed, a powder keg. Alex, assigned to Marcus's match, felt the weight. On court, under roaring crowds, Marcus fought like a cornered animal, each point a defiance. Jordan, sidelined, watched from stands, face etched with regret. Halftime, Marcus collapsed beside Alex at the bench. For Ethan, he whispered. For us all. Us. The word encompassed more than team, pulling Alex in. As the final set unfolded, twists mounted, a rain delay, whispers of doping rumors. False, but time to wound. Victory clinched in tiebreak. Marcus's roar echoed stadium-wide. But joy soured. Post-match presser, a reporter lobbed the grenade. Hail, rumors of team infighting. Care to comment on Caldwell's surprise visit? Marcus's smile was steel. Ethan's family. We support our own. Next question. Backstage, elation crashed. Ethan waited, arms open. Jordan approached, tentative. I'm sorry. Truly. Can we try? Ethan's laugh was wry. Try what? Amnesia? No. But forgive? Maybe. Alex watched, tears pricking, as they embraced, awkward, real. Marcus clapped his shoulder. You held the line, Alex. Didn't think you would. Couldn't not, he replied, voice thick. Weeks later, tour wrapped, Alex returned to Queens, the Open a blur of growth. Marcus texted sporadically. Tournament updates, inside jokes. Jordan and Ethan? Slow rebuild, public coming out in a joint interview. Brave, seismic. Alex's own path clarified. He enrolled in creative writing at community college, penning stories of shadowed courts and stolen truths. Maria noticed the change, hugged tighter. Whatever it is, own it. One crisp fall day, Marcus appeared at his door, duffel slung. Off-season. Thought I'd see the real New York. Your guide. Alex grinned, pulling him in. The secret that started in whispers had bloomed into something unbreakable. Love, tentative, earned through fire. But life twists on. A call from Coach Riley. Rivera, got a scholarship spot for you. Train with us. You're more than ball boy material. Opportunity, laced with risk. Alex glanced at Marcus, eyes questioning. Together? Marcus asked. Always. In the city that never sleeps, they stepped forward, hand in hand, secrets shed like old skins. The game continued, but now, they played for keeps. The scholarship letter arrived like a rogue lob, sailing over the net of Alex's ordinary life and landing squarely in his lap during a rainy Tuesday shift at the local rec center. He was midway through coaching a gaggle of 10-year-olds in basic forehands, their giggles echoing off the chain-link fence, when his phone vibrated insistently. Coach Riley's name flashed, and Alex's stomach flipped. Memories of that tense finals week flooding back, the way Riley's gruff approval had felt like a hard-won point. Rivera, the coach barked when he answered, voice gravelly over the line. That offer I mentioned? It's official. Full ride to train at the academy in Florida. Starts January. You in or what? Alex paused, racket mid-swing as a kid's ball whizzed past. Florida. Sun-soaked courts, pro scouts lurking like hawks, a chance to claw his way from ball boy to baseline contender. But it meant leaving Queens, the familiar clamor of subway rumbles and Maria's Sunday empanadas. And Marcus, whose off-season visits had stretched from days to weekends, their talks deepening into quiet nights on fire escapes, sharing dreams under starless skies. I'm in, Alex said finally, the words tasting of resolve and terror. The kids cheered a Ms. hit, oblivious, and he hung up, pocketing the phone like it burned. News spread fast in their patchwork circle. Maria hooped over dinner that night, piling extra rice on his plate. "My baby's going pro. Papa, tell him he's not allowed to forget us." Their father grunted from behind his newspaper. "I skeptical. Tennis. All that running for a ball. Better have a backup, Mijo." But there was pride there, hidden in the creases of his smile. Marcus called later, voice warm through the static. "Florida, huh? Perfect. I'll be drilling there too, prepping for Aussie Open. We sync up." The ease of it thrilled Alex, but an undercurrent nagged. The academy was Riley's domain, old school to the bone, with whispers of tough love that sometimes veered into outdated barbs. Would their connection survive the scrutiny? Packing felt surreal, boxes labeled in Maria's looping script, kitchen junk, Alex's weird poetry notebooks. One evening, as he taped the last one, the doorbell buzzed. Ethan stood there, windswept from the drive down from Connecticut, Jordan trailing with takeout bags and a sheepish grin. "Surprise send-off," Ethan announced, breezing in like he'd always belonged. Since their public reconciliation, headlined as tennis's unlikely love story in glossy mags, they'd become fixtures. Jordan's serves regaining venom, Ethan's coaching gig booming with new clients. They sprawled on the living room rug, Chinese containers open like treasure maps, trading stories. Jordan, loosened by a beer, admitted the leak, a bitter ex-sponsor, out for blood after Jordan pulled endorsements. "Thought it'd bury us. Instead, freedom." Ethan squeezed his hand, casual, unapologetic. "Scars make better players." Alex absorbed it, envy mingling with hope. Their openness was a beacon, but his own closet door creaked only halfway. Marcus knew, of course, had known since a fumbling kiss under New Year's fireworks, salt-laced and electric. But the world? Still a serve he hadn't mustered. As snow dusted the windows, talk turned to Florida. "Riley's a dinosaur," Jordan warned. "Pushes hard, but fair. Just don't let him box you in." Ethan nodded. "And watch for the cliques. Pros guard their turf like lions." The warning settled uneasy, but Marcus's arrival the next day chased shadows. He pulled up in a rented Jeep, all broad smiles and duffels stuffed with gear. Road trip south? Queens to Keys, detour through every dive bar with decent wings. They hit the interstate at dawn, windows down, classic rock blasting. Marcus drove, one hand on the wheel, the other occasionally brushing Alex's knee. Small affirmations in the vastness of open road. Billboards blurred. "See the Everglades. Fresh oranges ahead." Alex felt the pull of change, exhilarating and vast. Nights blurred in motel stops, shared beds tentative at first, then familiar. Marcus traced patterns on Alex's back in the dark, whispering about pressures, the weight of his father's expectations, the isolation of top-tier play. "You're my anchor, you know? Keeps me from spinning out." Alex, heart full, shared verses from his notebook, words tumbling about hidden serves and courts of the heart. Marcus listened, rapt, and for stolen hours, the world shrank to two. Florida welcomed with humid embrace, palm fronds waving like old friends. The academy sprawled across manicured acres, clay courts glowing red, weight rooms humming, dorms crisp as fresh towels. Riley greeted them at intake, handshake firm. "Rivera, hail. Don't waste my time." Training commenced brutal. Dawn runs through swamp trails, drills till blisters bled, strategy sessions dissecting opponents like cadavers. Alex thrived in bursts, his agility a weapon, but fatigue gnawed. Marcus shone, of course, his power unyielding. But Alex caught the strain, the way he'd wince after late practices. One evening, post-shower in the communal lounge, trouble brewed. A cluster of veterans, led by Trent Voss, a smug baseliner with a trust fund swing, lounged, beers cracked despite rules. Trent's eyes raked Alex, smirk curling. New blood. Ball boy turned baller? Cute. Marcus tensed beside him, but Alex held steady. Learning curve steep. You'll see. Laughter rippled, edged. Trent leaned in. "Just remember, kid, this game's for wolves, not pups. And some sense. They don't mix." The jab landed veiled, but clear. The gay undercurrent, whispers from the open lingering like humidity. Marcus's jaw set, but he steered Alex away. Ignore the noise. They're threatened. But noise amplified. Late-night texts from Maria, settling in. Papa S bragging to the neighbors. Sunshine, contrasting the chill of isolation. Alex confided in Marcus over cafeteria slop. Feel like I'm performing. On court. Off. Always scanning for the next hit. Marcus's hand found his under the table, thumb stroking. You're not alone. We face it together. Their stolen moments multiplied. Midnight swims in the academy pool, bodies cutting water in sync. Shared playlists on jogs, beats sinking heartbeats. Affection deepened, kisses fierce with the knowledge of fragility. But vulnerability bred risk. It cracked open 2 weeks in, during a scrimmage. Alex, paired against Trent, held serve till a controversial call. Foot fault, Riley barked. Frustrated, Alex argued, voice rising. That was clean. Trent sneered. Temper, princess. Wouldn't want to cry to your boyfriend. The court froze. Riley's whistle pierced, but damage bloomed. Whispers spread like wildfire. Hail and the newbie. Figures. Marcus confronted Trent post-drill, words low and lethal. Cross that line again, you're done here. Trent backed off, but seeds sown. Alex retreated to dorms, shame hot. Marcus followed, door clicking shut. Don't let him diminish you. You're twice the player. Embraced on the narrow bed, Alex confessed fears. What if they're right? I'm not ready for this. For us, public. Marcus pulled back, eyes searching. Then we pace it. But hiding? It eats you alive. Look at Jordan. The reminder steadied, but tension simmered. Next day, Riley summoned Alex. Heard chatter. Personal drama? Leave it at the gate. Alex nodded, mute, the coach's gaze probing. This program's about focus. Distractions lose matches. Message received. Conform or crumble. As weeks blurred, bonds formed unlikely. Ethan visited once, drilling technique with Jordan tagging along. Now partners in doubles, their synergy electric. Over beach bonfire, stories flowed. Ethan's wilderness year, therapy's grind, Jordan's atonement. Love's not a liability, Ethan toasted. It's fuel. Inspired, Alex penned a piece for the Academy newsletter, anonymous, on the cost of silence in sports. It circulated, ripples forming. But climax brewed in a regional qualifier. Marcus, top seed, faced Trent in quarters. Alex, sidelined with a tweak, watched agony unfold. Trent's gamesmanship, chirps laced with barbs. Distracted hail? Boyfriend blues. Marcus faltered, errors mounting. Tiebreak, down 4-6, he glanced to Alex. Eyes fierce, pleading focus. Alex mouth, yours. Rally ignited. Marcus unleashed, winner after winner, clinching 7-5. Post-match, he yanked Trent close. Game's mental. Yours broke first. Cheers erupted, but backstage, Trent cornered Alex. This you're doing? Stirring shit. Alex stood tall. Nah, that's all you. Word spread, respect shifted. Riley pulled Marcus aside later. Heard the noise. Handled like a pro. Both of you. Validation, hard-earned. That night, under stars, Marcus kissed Alex slow. Proud of us. But twists loomed. A scout from a major agency approached, eyes on Alex's potential. Raw talent. But clean image, key. The caveat chilled. Image. As in, palatable, straight-laced. Back in dorms, Alex voiced it. They want me, but not all of me. Marcus's face shadowed. Then we redefine it. Like Ethan and Jordan, own the narrative. Decision crystallized over holiday break, Alex home in Queens. Family dinner, Papa S questions probing. Florida treating you right? No funny business. Alex met his gaze. It's good, Papa. And there's someone. Important. Silence stretched, then Maria's hand on his. Papa sighed. As long as he treats you right. That's all. Tears pricked. Bridge crossed. Tentative. Return brought resolve. Alex came out in newsletter follow-up. Silence costs more than scandals. Piece went viral in sports circles, endorsements trickling, not from corporates, but indie brands championing authenticity. Trent transferred out, tail tucked. Riley grumbled but adapted, inviting guest speakers on mental health. Marcus and Alex? They navigated public now, linked arms at events, stories of their meet-cute, locker room eavesdrop, charming crowds. Yet depth lingered. One stormy practice, lightning halting play, Marcus confessed deeper wound. His own closet, years buried under medals. Coming out with you? Scariest serve of my life. Alex held him through thunder. We returned together. Finals of the Academy Invitational. Alex versus a hotshot recruit. Nerves electric. Marcus in stands. Ethan's advice echoing. Play your truth. Set 1 slipped. Doubts crept. But at changeover, Marcus's text. Anchor, remember? Alex surged, tying it, forcing third. Decisive point, he visualized the shed, the road trip, the fire escape. Love as power. Winner down the line, upset victory. Crowd roared. Marcus enveloped him, kiss unhidden. Flashes popped, story born. Months later, pro circuit beckoned. Alex, ranked rising, Marcus defending titles. Jordan and Ethan, married now, coached doubles clinics, beacons. In a quiet Miami hotel, post-win, Alex traced Marcus's scars, physical, emotional. We made it. Marcus smiled. And we're just starting. The ball, once chased, now conquered. Secrets, once darkest, now light. Pro circuit life hit like a 140 miles per hour serve. Exhilarating, bruising, relentless. Alex's first ADP event in Indian Wells shimmered with promise. Palm trees swaying against desert mountains, the air crisp with opportunity. Ranked 187 after a string of challengers, he drew a qualifier in round 1, nerves jangling like loose strings. Marcus, seated 5th, breezed through, but his texts pre-match were lifelines. Breathe. You've got the fire. The win came gritty, 3 sets of baseline wars. Alex's legs burning, but mind sharp. Post-match interview, Mike thrust under his nose. Rivera, big upset. What's the secret? He grinned, sweat slick. Support system. Wouldn't be here without it. Camera panned to Marcus in the box, their clasped hands a subtle nod. But glamour cracked under pressure. Travel blurred days, planes, physios, pressers. Alex's body rebelled, a nagging shoulder tweak from overserving, while mind wrestled isolation. Home felt distant, Maria's care packages, tacos and Mylar, notes scrawled with hearts, the only tether. Marcus fared better, top, 20 steady, but tours separated them. Him to Clay in Monte Carlo, Alex grinding hard courts in Houston. Calls bridged gaps, voices husky with missing. Hate these empty hotel beds. Marcus admitted 1 midnight. Count the days. 13 till Rome. Alex tallied, voice soft. Then we sink. Reunions sparked fierce. Rome's cobbled streets, gelato stolen between practices, hands intertwined in fountains glow. But eyes followed, fans snapping pics, murmurs of the power couple. Affection, once private, now spectacle. Ethan and Jordan joined for doubles in Madrid, their partnership a masterclass. Ethan's finesse volleying Jordan's boom serve. Over paella, they swapped war stories. Media's a beast, Jordan said, fork pausing. Twist your words, hunt chinks. Ethan nodded. But flip it. Are coming out? Boosted rankings. Authenticity sells to the right crowd. Advice gold, but Alex chafed at sponsor meets. A energy drink rep, all teeth, pitched. Great story, boys. But toned down the PDA? Family image, you know. Marcus's laugh was ice. Pass. Rejection stung, but integrity held. Indie deals flowed. A queer-owned apparel line, mental health app endorsements. Alex's writing bloomed too. Essays in the Players' Tribune on love as leverage, read by rookies worldwide. Twist struck in Paris. Roland Garros clay sucking energy like quicksand. Alex, through to 3rd round, faced a veteran with a topspin forehand like a blender. Match evened. Rain delay hit. Huddled in tunnels, he iced shoulder, mind drifting to Marcus's pending semis. A shadow fell. Trent Voss, somehow qualified, smirk intact. Fancy seeing you, Rivera. Still hail shadow. Alex straightened. Winning my own light, Voss. Jealous. Trent's eyes narrowed. Heard about your little articles. Stirring the pot. Careful, some pots boil over. Threat veiled, but chill lingered. Alex reported to security, but doubt seeded. Old grudges die hard. Marcus's match that afternoon. Epic, 5 sets against a top seed, Clay caking his whites. Victory sealed with a roar, but post, he winced, hamstring twinging. Physio taped it tight. Push through, Alex urged, but worry not. Their night? Stolen in a left bank bistro, wine loosening tongues. Marcus confessed. Dad called. Disapproves the distractions. Thinks you're why I'm sloppy. Alex's fork clattered. Sloppy? You're top 5. Doesn't matter. Legacy's his game. Vulnerability raw. Marcus's hand trembled in his. Alex squeezed. Then we build ours. Paris ended bittersweet. Alex fell in fourth, gracious in defeat, but Marcus's hammy flared in quarters, forcing withdrawal. Hotel room heavy with ice packs and what-ifs. Rest, Alex insisted, massaging knots. World won't end. But momentum might. Marcus's eyes searched. You ever regret this? Me, dragging you into the glare. Never. Kiss sealed it, tender amid storm. Grass season shifted gears. Wimbledon whites, strawberries, and cream masking brutality. Alex, wild card, stunned in first round. Crowd chanting RAVRA like a hymn. Marcus, healed, advanced smooth. Their box a sea of rainbow pins from supporters. But undercurrents swirled. A tabloid drop. Tennis's gay power duo. Romance or ruse? Grainy pics, speculation rife. Maria texted, ignore the trash. Papa says they're jealous. Support Boyd, but pressure mounted. In quarters, Alex drew Marcus, draw of fates, headlines screaming lovers clash. Practice that week? Charged, rallies fierce, but laced with mercy. No holding back, Marcus insisted. Earn it. Match day, center court electric. Royals and stands, history breathing. Set 1. Alex aggressive, break earned, crowd thundering. Marcus countered, experience gleaming, tiebreak snatched. Second set slipped Alex's, errors creeping, nerves, shoulder. Third, deadlock, deuce after deuce. At 5-5, add in, Alex's serve hung, Marcus's return kissed line. Game. Final game, Alex serving for match. 40-15, then double fault, ghost of Paris. 40-30, ace. Deuce. Vantage Marcus, forehand winner. Add Alex, net court favor. Crowd held breath. Last point. Serve wide. Marcus's backhand cross court. Alex lunged, volley crisp. Line judges flag down. Game. Set. Match. Roars deafened. They met at net, embraced tight. Whispers lost in din proud. Marcus breathed. So damn proud. Post, presser chaos. How's it feel, beating your partner? Laughter deflected, but rawness shone. Makes us stronger. Quarterfinals behind, semis loomed. But twist, anonymous email to Alex, grainy vid, him and Marcus in Rome, intimate. Expose or else. Blackmail. Heart sank. Sender? Trent sent, but proof nil. Confronted Marcus in locker, screen shared. We go public fuller, he decided. Steal their thunder. Joint statement dropped pre-semis. Our love's no secret. It's our strength. Shares spiked, support surged. Queer icons tweeting solidarity, fans doubling. Semis. Alex overpowered a serve bot. Marcus grinded a counterpuncher. Finals draw. Each other? No. Alex versus world number 3, a stoic Spaniard. Marcus versus fiery Aussie. Alex's final? Epic, for sets, cramps hitting late. At match point down, 5-6, he visualized anchors. Maria's notes, Ethan's toasts, Marcus's touch. Backhand down line out. Hawkeye beeped in. Victory. Marcus clinched his 2. Doubles with Jordan sealing weekend sweep. All England club after party. Toasts. Dances, their hands linked unashamed. But email sender struck back. Vid leaked anyway. Twisted with lies. Secret affair exposed. Fury boiled, but response swift. Legal team sued for defamation. Community rallied. Trent confessed weeks later, cornered by evidence. Bitter over lost sponsorships. Targeting to cleanse tour. Banned, career cratered. Healing came gradual. Alex's ranking climbed to 50s. Marcus held top, 10. They bought a condo in Palm Beach. Neutral ground, kitchen stocked with Maria's recipes. One sunset run along beach. Waves lapping, Alex paused. Think we can keep this? The wind's the us. Marcus pulled him close, salt-kissed. Long as we return together. US Open circled back, full loop. Alex, seated, entered under lights that once shadowed secrets. First match, ball boy now opponent. He glanced to stands. Family, Ethan, Jordan, Marcus, tapestry woven. When stacked, quarters brought Trent's old rival. Redemption served. Semis, Marcus again, crowd fevered. This time, no holds. Rallies poetry, breaks poetic justice. Alex prevailed in 5, tears mixing sweat. Finals Eve, hotel suite overlooking Manhattan, they reflected. From eavesdropper to this, Alex marveled. Marcus chuckled. You changed everything. Dawn broke. Title match versus a baseliner phenom. Pressure peak, but Alex flowed. Serves popping, footwork dance. Champion sealed with roar, trophy heavy, love heavier. Confetti fell, Marcus enveloped, kiss televised. World watched, approved. Back home, Queen's parade small but mighty. Papa's arm around, Maria filming. My champion. Circuit spun on, but core held. Love as grand slam, endless. Winter circuit thawed into spring clay swing, but for Alex and Marcus, the real grind was balance. Tournament hops versus homes pull. Their Palm Beach condo became sanctuary. Mornings blended smoothies. Evenings grilled fish on the balcony. Ocean whispers drowning out jet lag. Alex's essays evolved into a book deal. Court of Shadows. Love, lies, and line calls. Ghostwritten nights after practice. Marcus beta reading with red pen and kisses. Too raw here, he'd say, tapping a passage on Ethan's ghosting. But honest, that's you. Publication buzzed pre-French Open. Advance copies mailed, Maria devouring first, sobbing over dedications. To the anchors who returned every serve. Papa, softer now, left a voicemail. Proud, Mijo. Even if it's about that. Paris Redux brought ghosts. Clay's red dust clung like memory, courts alive with baseline grinds. Alex, top, 20 now, drew a French wild card in first, home soil for opponent, but Alex's topspin bit deeper. Win, then another, quarters yielding to a clay court king, Raphael-esque with endless legs. Loss smarted, but grace in defeat. Learn more losing than winning sometimes. Press nodded, quotes gold. Marcus advanced, his flat shots skidding low, but hammy scar twinged in cold snaps. Semis clash with old foe, 5-setter that left him limping. Tape holds, he joked, but Alex saw pain. Off court, Ethan and Jordan hosted a low-key dinner. Doubles champs now, wedding bands glinting. Book's killer, Jordan said, clinking glasses. Got me rethinking my memoir. Ethan smirked. Yours be serves and sorries. Bestseller. Laughter flowed, but undercurrent. Tour rumors. A new generation, edgier, pushing boundaries. Openly queer players like Kai Lin, non-binary serve wizard, challenging norms. Your story paved, Kai texted Alex pre-tourney. Paying it forward. Inspiration mutual. Alex mentored via Zoom, sharing footwork drills. Community knit tighter, a net against isolation. Twist uncoiled in Rome. Sponsor summit, big league athletic wear. Execs pitched mega deal. Global face, both of you. But, family ads. Subtle, traditional vibe. Marcus's eyes hardened. Define subtle. No overt displays. Keep it classy. Alex stood. Pass. We're not props. Walkout viral, backlash mixed. Conservatives crowed agenda. Allies amplified authenticity. Boycott threats fizzled. Smaller brands swooped. Queer-led, deals sweeter. Strengthened. They hit grass. Queen's club warm-up. Alex's serve. Honed winter. Clocked 130. Aces piling. Marcus. Grass banded. Sliced drop shots like scalpels. Wimbledon draw. Potential semis rematch. Path cleared early, but quarters brought storm. British hope. Crowd darling. With a chip on shoulder from Alex's open upset. Match. Sunbaked. Sets traded. Fourth breaker. Alex. Down mini 3-6. Channeled book words. Shadows forge light. Forehand inside out. Line kiss. 4-6. Another. Winner. 5-6. Serve down T. Unreturnable. 6-6. Final point. Lob chipped. Smash overhead. Down. Roar. Semis. Marcus. Electric. Post-win hug. Whispers. Love watching you conquer. Finals Eve, nerves twin. Alex drew Kai. Ally turned adversary, match build, new guard clash. Kai's game fluid, angles acute. Alex's power prevailed in 3, respect net crossed. Marcus's final? Against a vet, 5-set odyssey. Darkness falling as last point landed. Champion again, tears unashamed. Trophies duel, parade joint. Wimbledon whites muddied, hands linked through arches. Press, dynasty of 2. But joy tempered. Marcus's hammy MRI post-tourney. Tear, minor, but surgery slated. Out 6 weeks, doc said. Rehab smart. Alex canceled challengers, relocated rehab to Florida. Days blurred. Pool laps, electrostim, Marcus grumbling through bands. Hate being sidelined. Alex read aloud book drafts, distracting. This part, your confession. It's hard. Marcus squeezed hand. Truth does. Healing mirrored theirs. Slow builds, setbacks, breakthroughs. First steps pain-free, high five shared. Back soon, Marcus vowed. U.S. Open loomed, summer swelter. Alex solo entered, rank 12, pressure self-imposed. Marcus coached sidelines, sharp eyes spotting flaws. Knee bend, deeper. R1 breeze, R2 grinder. Third, night match, Arthur Ashe lit like Coliseum. Opponent, power player, ace through sets. Tiebreak third, Alex's calm cracked, shank forehand, crowd gasp. Changeover, Marcus leaned. Anchor. Reset, returns aggressive, breaks clawed. Win, 7-6 final set. Booth high five, electric. Quarters, Jordan, friendly fire. Doubles bond, singles fierce. Jordan's serve boomed, but Alex's movement danced. For sets, brotherly net. New you'd edge. Semis, world number 1, machine-like. Alex pushed 5, but fell 6-4 last. Fight given, he told press, head high. Marcus, healed enough for doubles with Jordan, clinched mixed with a guest, trio toast post. Your singles run? Legend stuff. October brought Basel indoor hard, Marcus's return. First match rusty, but wins stacked. Alex, Shanghai bound, texted cheers. Smash M. Solo travel tested. Hotel solitude, meals alone. Book launch coincided. NYC event, Maria beaming, Papa toasting awkward. To my son, the writer-fighter. Reviews poured. Raw, revelatory. Sales soared. Proceeds to LGBTQ plus youth sports funds. Reunion Istanbul, off-week escape. Bazaars bustled, Hammam steam soothed. Missed this, Marcus murmured, fingers tracing spine in dim light. Us, Alex agreed. Always. Winter hardened. Australian Open heat wave, 100 degrees baking Melbourne. Alex, seeded 8, navigated early, quarters yielding to heat exhaustion, retired mid-third for drip courtside. Guilt gnawed. Marcus reached semis, but final loss to a prodigy. Not your fault, he soothed hotel. Bodies break. Rehab tandem now. Alex's conditioning, Marcus's tweaks. Bond deepened, vulnerabilities shared. Fear peaking alone, Alex admitted. Like starting over. You're not. We're exponential. Play preview in Monte Carlo. Joint entry, doubles trial. Synergy clicked, Alex's net poach, Marcus's baseline bomb. Quarters run, fun eclipsing grind. But shadow, family call. Papa ill, prostate scare, routine but rattling. Alex flew home mid-tourney, Marcus covering. Queen's hospital sterile, Papa frail in gown. Surgery fine, he rasped. Worry you more. Alex gripped hand. Family first. Marcus arrived next day, flowers in tow. Papa eyed him. The champion. Treat him right, or answer to me. Solemn nod. Yes, sir. Recovery watched. Papa mending, Alex's game sharpening. French Open. Revenge arc past ghosts banished. 4th round breakthrough. Upset number 4 seed. Paris roaring. Quarters. Marcus. Draw quirk. Center Philippe Chatrier. Clay Cathedrals. Sets traded. Crowd split allegiance. 5th set. 4-4. Alex's legs leaden. Breakpoint down. He visualized Papa's grit. Maria's cheers. Return winner. Break. Serve hold. 6-4. Embrace tear-streaked. You. Semis lost to eventual champ, but semis at majors. Milestone. Summergrass. Eastbourne tune-up. doubles gold, singles semis. Wimbledon defense for Marcus, charge for Alex. Path. Alex quarters rematch with Spaniard from Paris, lessons applied, 3-set mastery. Semis. Kai again, rivalry blooming. 5 sets, darkness halt, resume dawn. Alex's dawn surveys match. Finals. Versus Aussie Firebrand, serve volley terror. Tiebreak first, hold. Second slip, third surge, 6-4. Champion. Trophy heft, Marcus's arms haven. New. U.S. Open capstone, night sessions magic. Alex, top, 5 seed, run flawless to finals. Versus Marcus, destiny duel. Ash pact, stars above. Sets epic, 1 Alex power, 2 Marcus guile, 3 deadlock. Tiebreak, points eternal. 6-6 mini, add Marcus, out. Add Alex ace. Final, Alex's backhand, cross-court laser. In. Roars eternal, net meet, kiss thunderous. Co-champs, hearts synced. Book sequel penned, life chapters unwritten. Love, enduring rally. Post-US Open glow lingered like champagne fizz, but pro-life's churn waited for no laurels. Alex and Marcus jetted to Asia's swing. Tokyo neon, Beijing haze. Rackets packed, romance repacked. Rankings soared. Alex number 3, Marcus number 2, doubles whispers growing. Joint interviews charmed. Secret? Communication, on court, off. But under polish, cracks. Shoulder, once tweak, now chronic. Cortisone shots blurring pain, sleep elusive. Marcus noticed, midnight massages turning serious. Scale back serves. Preserve. Alex waved off. Peaks demand push. Book tour interleaved. London readings, Alex voice steady recounting eavesdrop origins. Q&A raw hate? Trolls. But allies drown M. Fan meet. Young ball boy, eyes wide. Heard your story. Gives hope. Alex signed racket, throat tight. Own yours. Return stateside. Thanksgiving Queen style. Maria's spread, Papa carving turkey, Ethan Jordan crashing with pies. Table talk. Tours, toasts, teases. Wins the wedding. Maria prodded. Blushes all. Marcus, patience sis. Papa pulled Alex aside post-meal. He's good for you. Steady. Seal of approval, priceless. Off-season reset. Bahamas training camp. Sun-soaked drills with Kai's crew. Queer collective. Drills laced laughs. Family. Kai dubbed. Bonds forged. Strategy shares. Spa vents. But twist. Agency shake-up. Old rep bailed for scandal. New. Sharp-suited Lena. Queer iconoclast. No compromises, she vowed. Your brand. Unbreakable. Deals flooded. Netflix doc, love match. Filming shadowed practices. Cameras captured vulnerabilities. Alex's ice baths. Marcus's tape sessions, humanizing heroes. Australian Open prep. Alex's shoulder MRI cleanish, but doc urged. Rest or risk. He rested, grudging. Marcus drilled solo, form peak. Melbourne arrival. Heat brutal, but vibe electric. Doku crew trailed, mics hot. R1. Alex breeze, shoulder whisper. R2. Grinder, twinge post. Marcus semis bound smooth. Third. Power basher, serves bombing. Alex countered angles, but fourth set, serve faltered. Pain spike, trainer call. Retired 2-6, crowd hush. Locker gut punch. Marcus enveloped. Smart call. Press, injury timeout. Speculation swirled, but truth, caution. Withdraw doubles 2, support mode. Marcus finals push, but fell tiebreak. Close, he shrugged, but eyes shadowed. Rehab intensified, PT daily, acupuncture pins. Boredom's killer, Alex griped. Marcus, channel it. Book 2, drafts flowed, rallies of resilience. Pages poured, pain transmuted. Clay preview Houston, exhibition only, light hits. Crowd small, intimate. Fans chanting names linked. Win fun, shoulder held. Monte Carlo proper, cautious entry. R1 qual feel, but wins stacked. Quarters, clay goat, endurance test. Shoulder ached, but ice quelled. Semis loss, but top. 8 clay, progress. Rome, Doka milestone, crew capturing Coliseum jogs. Match versus Trent's protege, poetic, win decisive. Ghost gone, Alex quipped. Quarters Marcus. Family feud. Sets traded. Fifth, shoulder screamed. Tape tighter, but break held. Lost 7-5, respect net. Fierce, Marcus praised. Madrid semis run, but final fall. Building, Lino affirmed. Story sells. Doku edit preview. Raw cuts, tears edited tasteful. Hits, Marcus said arm around. French Open, redemption arc shoulder strapped, mind steel. R1, R3 breezes, quarters versus Spaniard rematch. 3 sets, revenge suite. Semis. Number 1, wall of defense. For sets, Alex's variety chipped, win. First major semi-clay. Final, versus Italian maestro, home roar. First set slip, second surge. Third tie, shoulder numb, cortisone magic. 6-4 hold. Champion. Trophy clay dusted, Marcus's kiss salt tang. New. Doka dropped midsummer, streams exploding. Reviews, intimate anthem. Backlash minimal, impact maximal. Youth clinics funded, lines waiting. Grass, Hallie tune. Shoulder greenlit full, serves ripping. Semis run, final loss, tune-up gold. Wimbledon, seed 2. Path. Early cruises, quarters British Lion, for sets tamed. Semis Kai, 5-setter dawn finish, Alex's experience edged. Final, versus American vet, storyline pure. Sets even, 4th breaker, ace seals. Back-to-back Wimbledon? No, lost 7-6, but runner-up glory. Marcus quarters fall, doubles with Jordan semis. Your summer, he toasted. U.S. Open, triple defense shot. Shoulder symphony now, pain managed. Our one-night magic, Ash Electric. R2, R4 flawless, quarters Jordan, doubles bond, singles split. 5 sets, Alex's net rush breaks heart. Fair play, Jordan hugged. Semis, Aussie, grass revenge. 3 sets, power quelled. Final, versus Prodigy, 18-year-old Phenom. Crowd split, future versus now. First set Phenom's speed, second Alex's guile. Third deadlock, tiebreak eternity. Add Phenom out. Add Alex, drop shot winner. 7-6. Champion third straight. U.S. Open king. Trophy gleam, family flood stands. Puppeteers rare. Me campion. Off-season book tour global. Tokyo signings, London panels. Marcus tagalong, handhold constant. Bahamas camp redux. Now mentors, Kai's crew expanded. Legacy, Alex mused. But depth, therapy joint, unpacking closets toll. Healing serve return, therapist noted. Spring clay, Monte Carlo doubles debut proper, with Marcus. Synergy seamless, semis run. Us unbeatable, Marcus grinned. Madrid singles, Alex quarters, Marcus final, win. Number 1 jump. Rome, doubles quarters, singles semis both. Family box, Ethan, Jordan, Maria visiting. Paris, French semis tandem. Alex final versus Kai, 3 sets, ally win. Marcus lost semis. Champion again, calendar slam tees. Grass, doubles Wimbledon semis. Singles, Alex final rematch Phenom, 5 sets, Dawn ace. U.S. hat trick, path clear, but quarters upset. Unknown wild card, fairy tale run. For sets lost, shock rippled. Fluke, press said. Alex, deserved. Next, Marcus semis win, final fall. Winter, Aussie semis both. Doubles final win, first joint major. Book 2 launch, returns, rallying back. Bestseller instant. Life plateaued peak, but horizon called. Retire when. Maria teased holiday. Soonish, Alex laughed. Marcus, after one more slam sweep. Love, eternal baseline. Aussie Open doubles triumph crowned winter. Gold medals clinking like promises kept. Alex and Marcus, fresh off podium, jetted to challengers. Tune up for clay, but really, honeymoon light in Sydney Harborside. 1 week no rackets. Marcus decreed, yacht rental ceiling. Waves lapped, wine flowed, talks turned future. Kids? Adoption whispers, coaching post-career. Legacy beyond lines. Alex pondered, horizon pink. Reality reeled. Monte Carlo clay, doubles defense. R1 breeze, quarters grind, shoulder twinge returned, tape discreet. Semis versus top pair, tiebreak loss. Close, Marcus shrugged, but physio frowns deepened. Singles, Alex R3 fall, Russ cited. Marcus quarters, building slow, Lena spun. Madrid, doubles semis, singles both quarters. Shoulder MRI, inflammation, rest mandated. Alex scratched Rome, Marcus semis run. Paris prep, rehab Florida, electrotherapy hum. Frustrated, Alex vented calls. Marcus, patience, love. French arrival, doubles only, quarters hold. Singles wildcard mercy, light hits, crowd cheer. But stands, Papa, Maria, surprise visit. See you play? Papa said, eyes missed. Emotional R1 win, but R2 retirement. Pain spike, Doc pull. Tears locker, Marcus hold. Not end. Doka sequel greenlit. Endgame. Theme, mortality, transition. Summergrass, shoulder green, Hallie semis. Wimbledon doubles quarters, singles are 4 both, respectful exits. US Open, sentiment peak. Shoulder 80%, Alex R3. Marcus quarters. Solid, but hunger gnawed. Off-season pivot, book 3 outline, beyond the baseline. Themes, mentorship, life post-tennis. Clinic launch, Queens Rec Center, Alex Marcus Fund. Kids swarmed, rackets gifted. Young gay teen approached. Your story? Save me coming out. Impact tangible, tears shared. Spring, play cautious. Monte Carlo doubles win. First title defense. Singles, Alex semis, Marcus final, clash avoided, both podium. Madrid, doubles semis. Paris, doubles final, loss, but synergy peak. Alex singles semis, shoulder hold. Champion, shoulder wet post, but glory bomb. Grass, doubles Wimbledon final win, golden summer. Singles, Alex quarters, Marcus semis. US, shoulder symphony, R4 exit. Marcus final, runner-up. Winter, Aussie doubles defense, semis. Singles, Alex quarters. Career arc bent, rankings dip, but wisdom rose. Lena, pivot time. Talks, commentary gigs, coaching Kai. French clay last dance. Paris semis both, doubles quarters. Alex final versus Phenom. For sets, loss graceful. Full circle, press noted. Wimbledon, doubles semis. Singles R3. US Swan Song. R2, standing O exit. Marcus quarters. Retirement announced post-US. Time for new court. Tears presser, Marcus beside. Partner always. Farewell tour. Exhibitions global, London, Tokyo, Queen's Gala. Kids coached, stories swapped. Book finale, Grand Slam Hearts. Launch party, family, Kai crew, Ethan Jordan officiating toast. From secret to symphony, Ethan said. Married spring, beach vows, Maria matron, Papa walks Alex. Rings simple, promises vast. Life post, podcast duo, Ace of Hearts, ratings soar. Clinics expand, foundation aids queer athletes. Parenthood, foster twins, then adopt. Chaotic joy, rackets mini. Years blur, Hall of Fame inductions joint, speeches intertwined. Heard a secret once, Alex began. Changed everything. Crowd laughed, Marcus squeezed hand. Legacy, courts named, stories eternal. Love, undefeated champion.